some tours in Europe.
How's it been in the States? I always get the impression from sort of especially American press that they feel the need to patronise European bands for actually having some success in America. It's like European artists aren't like big enough to cut it with them, you know. What sort of, how do you find it when you go there?
Well, I didn't feel it that way, because especially when you tour a lot of American bands, we felt that we had a lot of respect from those guys, which was really great. And they seem to think that it's quite exotic, and from Norway or wherever.
But most people know Amsterdam well.
Yeah.
A lot of people think that we're from Boston, actually.
From Boston?
Yeah, because half of our management is in Boston. So.
Oh, okay. So who did you tour with when you were out there?
Over there, well, with Superchunk, Buffalo Tom, and Calm, Flophouse, Luscious Jackson.
Do you think they learned anything from you?
Don't think so.
I don't know.
So I wanted to talk about your lyrics that they're sort of very dreamscapes and stuff. And I was wondering, are you the sort of people that can remember what happened in the bed last night, and that's how come they can be so dreamy?
Excuse me?
It's intentionally cheeky.
No, I don't think it's all dreamy.
Don't you?
No.
I think they sort of set landscapes and stuff though. It's not like newspaper print.
Well,
you know.
No. I mean, Bettie Serveert isn't a newspaper. So.
Right.
Can't you answer that one?
You mean we're not politically correct?
You said it, I didn't even infer that.
Oh, really?
But, I mean, in a lot of the press, you've got people really sort of take the lyrics apart and, like, give them meanings and fawn at your feet. How do you feel about that?
Which is interesting in a way as well, because everybody has their own interpretation of those lyrics.
Right.
So everybody comes up with their own story about the song.
Right.
And in the end, you have, like, all different stories about the same song, which is quite interesting. Because then it tells more about those people than about us, maybe.
Right. So we're going to see the video for Tomboy now. What's the lyric behind the name of the band? So that's gone. We'll ignore that. One of the things that started to annoy me was the sort of comparisons that people would like when, I don't know, a journalist is being particularly lazy. Is sort of they are the one that kept coming up was the New Pretenders. You must have read that. Yeah. I read it about 10 times.
A million times, yeah.
Right. So I wondered if you wanted to seize this opportunity to start a scurrilous new rumour about the band. Make up some like really expensive lie.
He's good at lies.
Expensive lies. Well, yeah. The name actually came from my mother because she had a shop in Lichtenvoorde in Holland.
Right,
actually.
I'm enjoying this.
And she sold
embroidery
and cutlery.
Right, cutlery.
Yeah, right.
And the shop is called Bettie Serveert.
Really, that's a beautiful story.
And like only years after that, she started to play tennis. So.
Wow.
That's where the name comes from.
Oh, okay.
There you got it.
One of the things I thought when I was listening to, especially the stuff on Lamprey, I was hearing sort of Patti Smith type influences. Are you at all?
You just told about journalists being lazy and compare you with them.
Yeah, but I've tried to come up with one that I didn't read anybody else said already.
I have read that one before.
I've read that one.
Oh, have you?
Yeah. Almost every band has a female vocalist.
Right. Well, no, I wouldn't. Susie and the Banshees wouldn't get compared to, say...
They compared us with Susie and the Banshees.
Not you, no.
They did. Actually, they did.
Well, they compared him to Susie.
Oh, really?
So, all the touring and stuff, does it take its toll on you? I know your bass player's ill at the moment, and you had to cancel some shows.
Yeah.
And the song Crutches on the new album is apparently details some of the problems with touring. Does that make it smart? Is that a lie? Have I been scuppered?
Well, it has nothing to do with touring.
Right.
Whatsoever.
But the sort of, I don't know, the sort of repetitiveness and the pressures that, or so-called pressures, so I always think there's no pressures with being in the band, but do you find that kind of stuff takes a new, like brings an angle in on the lyrics that you're writing?
Comparing Crutches with touring?
No, well, forget Crutches.
Okay.
But just the sort of the whole, you know, touring vibe. You've done a lot of it. Does it take its toll when you have to come to sit down and write again?
Well, the first 2 months.
First couple of months.
Yeah, like January, February last year.
Go fishing.
Yeah.
Right.
So, but afterwards we just forgot the whole thing and just started writing again.
So what goes on from here? You up for the sort of European festivals and stuff?
Well, first we gotta wait till our bass player Herman is feeling better again.
Right.
And that's gonna take a couple of weeks. Then we're off for the United States. That's gonna take a couple of weeks, and then we're coming back and we're doing Holland. And after that, we don't know yet.
Right.
Because we have to move around all the shows and all the tours because of
rescheduling it, yeah.
Right.
Oh well. Best of luck to you and best of luck to him to get better. And good luck with the album.
Thank you very much.
Bettie Serveert and Ray Ray Rain.
Moving on a pale moonlight, staring at the taillights of the truck that rips the road apart in front of me. I watch you ride and shift in gear, wondering what I'm doing here, 'cause both our minds are occupied by memories. Like the forest in my eyes, are the pillars of the skies, and picture you and call it your prerogative. Time and time again it seems we're always somewhere in between, and that's the truth. It's in the way we live. Rain, 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 if you feel the same, give me a sign. We're running out of time. Spider, snakes, and lizard heads, tell the tale we'll all be dead, indulging in our fantasies, feeding on the tender needs. What we are is what we breathe, and something with your jealousy. Rain, 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 if you feel the same, give me a sign, give me a sign. Rain, 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 say you feel the same, 'cause you don't think that I can wait another day. I know it's not okay. Explain yourself and say that no one ever said that life was fair. And 6 times in a row, the wilderness starts to grow. Walking up and down Trafalgar Square, right down from the start, and right down from the heart, finding ways that no one thought were there. Rain, 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 do you feel the same? Give me a sign, give me a sign. Rain, 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 say you feel the same, 'cause you don't think that I can wait another day.
That's Bettie Serveert. Their album, of course, is called Lamprey, and it's out on Beggar's Banquet for your pleasure. Capone are about to go out and do a few dates around Europe. They released their debut album last year. They've already toured